Hello, welcome to another captivating episode of Keeping It Real by Housing.com. As India's economy flourishes and personal incomes rise, there is a noticeable shift in consumer preferences towards premium real estate. High value property transactions, particularly those valued at rupees 1 crore and above, are on the rise. Recent data reveals that in the first quarter of 2024, these premium properties accounted for a remarkable 37% of all transactions, a significant jump from 16% in the same period of 2019 before the pandemic. A recent report by PropTiger.com, part of REA India, highlights the surge in demand for premium properties, underscoring the real estate sector's resilience and its ability to adapt to evolving market dynamics. The report's findings for the first quarter of 2024 show a notable shift towards high-end properties. Sample this. Demand within the rupees 1 to 5 crore price bracket grew by 50 to 55%, with the rupees 5 to 10 crore range also seeing significant traction, particularly in cities like Mumbai, Gurugram, and Bengaluru. This indicates a move away from purely budget-driven decisions towards properties that better align with buyers' lifestyle preferences. To help us unpack these trends and emerging patterns in the premium housing market, we spoke to Ashok Chhajer, Managing Director and Chairman, Arihant Superstructures. Listen in. Hello, Mr. Chhajer. A very warm welcome. Delighted to have you on the show. Let's start off with a very important question that everyone is asking.
Yeah.
You know,
Good afternoon, everybody.
Residential markets have seen a 37% surge in the high-end property sales across the top 8 cities, and this is what the REA PropTiger.com report has shown. Additionally, online searching trends for Housing.com show a 7.5 times increase in searches for luxury homes in 2023, and importantly, a six-fold increase in search queries for 3 plus BHK apartments, highlighting, of course, a strong preference for spacious homes. How do you interpret these trends, and how is your company positioning itself to capitalize on this growing demand? Ashokji?
So the Zing thing and the Zing word across the real estate major cities and two-tier cities is the upgrade, word upgrade, and people, each individual with its positioning around half a decade ago is has taken up a call to upgrade, and the upgrade lies from straight from 2 to 3 bedroom, 3 to 4 bedroom, and 4 bedroom to bungalows. We see that there's a great buy in the premium segment. The styling of the premium segment has become important to cater to the new buyers. And what we see today in Mumbai also at the adjoining peripheries of Navi Mumbai, the uptrend is about living in a very larger space. The upgrade is first. The upgrade's first word is larger, and then the second comes is the finishing, the styling, etc. And what we see, what we have seen in Bangalore, what we have seen in Delhi is now happening in Mumbai. People are upgrading and trending towards living in a bungalow style, in a villa style, as the transport corridors have become convenient. One can travel within less than a 60 minutes, and that's the catching point, that in Mumbai, anything a travel from a point to a point where less than a 60 minutes is acceptable and is most adorable. We see that bungalow living is coming out very fast. And Arihant
Absolutely.
Superstructure Limited on the same lines has already thought over since around 1.5 years ago. We bought properties of 80 acres of larger space, most close to the nature and to the city both, where we have designed out 400 bungalows, which are 3 crores plus of an offering. And that comes out with all facilities, not like living like five-star hotel adjoining to the property, a 10 acre of gymkhana, which is on the clubbing, leisure and sports model, and very unique thing. It's the largest gymkhana of the city of Mumbai, spread across 11 acres and a built-up area of 2 lakh
Yes.
square feet, 30 games and coaches, etc., etc. It is changing lifestyle, and that's what is attracting people to buy up in a premium housing when it comes to Navi Mumbai, where there are houses right from On the sea facing side, the another side where there are properties which are 35-40,000 rupees a square feet of RERA also.
Absolutely. It's interesting, Ashokji. You talk about lifestyles, and with buyers increasingly prioritizing modern amenities and the surrounding ecosystem, if I may say so, such as, for instance, proximity to hospitals and healthcare facilities and schools. Do you see this trend as an indicator of a growing preference for upscale real estate offerings? And importantly, since you are bringing up a lot of projects in this space, what are the key driving factors behind this shift? How is the real estate market adapting to these evolving demands, Ashokji?
Well, schools, healthcare are prominently are the basic major factors which people eye. But more than that, nowadays when it comes, it is the status of the address which one wants to have the tag. It is the lifestyle which they want to see just around to the residences. So people prefer up even going to Worli, which is now the lower Parel area, which is the Worli area also in Mumbai, where they want to where we have the complete new style of living across, maybe even in the evenings also of every day. We find out the best of the food and travel happening across in this part of the new scale city. So people are preferring to upgrade along with the lifestyle, not only spaces. A combination of all things is the best the buy point which tempts up an individual to go for an apartment or an villa about 3 crore, 5 crore, 7 crores and 10 crores in the city of Mumbai.
Absolutely. And one question that keeps on cropping up in discussions around this is that we are seeing tier 2 and tier 3 cities catching up with the aspirations and trends of tier 1 cities. And that there's a noticeable rise in home prices and rents, which probably is a marker of this rising aspirations and growing aspirations. How do you view the evolution of these markets, which is often or sometimes described as Bharat? And importantly, there is more and more branded realty players that are actually expanding into these areas. What changes and opportunities do you foresee, Ashokji?
The tier 2 cities have also have an immense wealth generation by individuals, and we are in the city of Jodhpur also, which is a tier 2 city with a population of 25 lakhs of the city. We have witnessed that there is a trend of buying up an three-bedroom off kitchen apartment at Arihant for a price of 1.75 crore also. So that tells about even two-tier cities having a great wealth generation, which is to be deployed first for the lifestyle and an individual identity, because home happens to be the perception of an individual when it comes to his society, his friends, his relatives, and that is where he also himself feels that yes, my large home, my big home, my home with a new style of interiors, my location of the home, all makes him that he has achieved something in his life.
Absolutely. It's the address that matters, and it's also the growing marker of growing aspiration. Finally, there has been a noticeable decline in the market share of properties in the lower price brackets. Do you think this suggests a subdued demand for more affordable housing options? And what could be the implications of this trend for the overall real estate market, Ashokji?
My we what we have analyzed is that there is no larger dip in terms of affordable housing, because finally any demand is related to the population of the country, and living below apart the below the poverty line people, the 65% of the total population happens to be in LIG, the 30% of the population happens to be in MIGA, MIGB. So there is no great dip, and there is and continuous demand as we it can be just witnessed from one thing, that the lowest age of buying an home around 1 decade plus was 40 years, and in metro cities, and today we find that the lowest age is 32 years. So immense youth already there at 32 years of age, thriving that after a job or an occupation of 4 to 5 years, he wants to buy his own house. So there is a great demand. But yes, The premium segment, which was almost idle or at the bay around before COVID, has seen a complete shift of change. The wealth has increased, the property markets have responded to it, and hence the upgrade is the version, and the upgrade makes them to buy this premium housing. So the stories of the premium housing are really good. Large aspiring even every developer. We as Arihant Superstructure Limited, who have been into affordable housing, are largely today one third of our total portfolio, that is out of 10,000 crores of piece of unsold projects, ongoing projects. The one third, almost 3,500 crores, is in premium segment, and 3,000 happens to be in affordable, and the rest of the 3,000 happens to be in mid income. So premium housing, yes, is in thing, but the affordable is not going to try up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashokji, for your deep insights and perspectives. Thank you for taking the time out and dropping by to have this conversation with us. So that's it from us for this episode. We shall be back again with a fresh episode of Keeping It Real by Housing.com with information and insights on the real estate industry. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we are here to keep you informed and entertained in the world of Indian real estate. This is Keeping It Real by Housing.com, where we keep it real always. You can catch the episode on Housing.com, on the Housing.com app, on the YouTube channel of Housing.com, on Earshot.in, Spotify.com, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Ghana.com, and GeoSavan. Take care and stay safe.